We have Donnell Rawlings on the line. What up, son?
What up, son? Oh,
Donnell,
yeah,
listen.
trouble already?
Listen, we need you. We need you at the next Trump rally. We saw how you handled those two white guys, and
I got experience in being in one. After that, I can tell you that much.
Well, we have Donnell Rawlings on the line now. Donnell, we've been making fun of your left-handed weak punch all morning long.
Hold on,
right.
Envy and Charlemagne have. I feel very sympathetic towards you, Donnell.
Donnell, that was the weakest punch I ever seen in my life, man.
Pretty bad, Donnell.
That was a right-hand punch. That's called a trickarooski, son.
Trickarooski?
What, the left hand was gonna take him out if you'd have got to it?
No, you distract their attention with the left, and then you clip them with the right. Now, you should know that.
Yeah, but it did no damage, Donnell.
I tried.
Now, Donnell, what happened now? What happened in the restaurant? Did you try to run off on your bill?
That doesn't make sense, man. I don't make sense to anybody. If anybody run a bill, talk to Charlemagne. Every time Charlemagne go out, he run out on he run a bill. But
I don't run out on it. I just leave it with y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the strategic way of saying I ran out on the bill. It was an awful situation, man. I was in there. I was stepping out to have a smoke. This lady evidently was overwhelmed. It was late night. She was overwhelmed. She wanted to yell at me. I yelled back, and then the patrons at the place tried to kick me out of the joint. Who gets kicked out for a $12 bill?
How did your foot end all the way up in the air like that, Donnell?
Somebody pushed me, son. Somebody slipped me. You got to look really, really at detail. I watched the video. Yeah, it looked better in slow motion, though. Somebody pushed me after I didn't execute that 1-2 punch.
So the white boy didn't hit you and knock you on your back and make your foot go
down? He
down?
looked like he hit you with a left hand.
The world would want to believe that, but that's not what happened at all. Look at the tape closely.
Now, listen, you've been making fun of Cat Williams all week. Did you think you was going to end up in your
I wasn't making fun of Cat Williams. I was just pointing out an obvious situation. And I found about Philly is the town. They stomp off in Philly. And I don't know the next time I'm going, son.
Now, Donnell, I see your girlfriend is really upset about the footage and everything. And
yeah,
she
was more upset than I was. I was like, I'm an entertainer. Celebrities get targeted for different things. And I knew that in this case, it was a situation where the lady who I had the altercation with, an argument with, she wanted to say something to me. Because anytime somebody say, I don't care who you are, that's the first sign of hate right there when they say, I don't care who you are. Then that's why I don't even really try to go out and put myself in that position. But she could have said it, but I say I'm a target in situations like this. What I do is, make the best of it, spin it in my favor. But people that know me, my close friends, they know my character, they know what type of person I am, and they know I would never run out on a $12 bill.
Now, Donnell, you 73 years old. Do your bones hurt this morning after that little scuffle?
Yo, I'm trying to act like it's not something, but I got Bengay, icy hot, all types of stuff. Yo, I ain't gonna front, so I'm like, I ain't built for this life.
Now, Donnell, so it was.
Yo, wait a minute. How do you knock yourself out trying to knock somebody else out?
No, he knocked you out, Donnell. Now, Donnell, so it wasn't security. It was just people that was in the restaurant that you were fighting.
Yo, it wasn't people. It was a couple. I don't know who it was, and they came all angry. But I will tell you one thing. This was the thing that upset me the most. I've been doing comedy for over 20 years. I have never been booed in like the last 20 years. The whole restaurant booed me, and not just booed me. They booed and clapped. They added a clap on top of the boo. And I was just sitting there in slow motion, like, I can't believe this. What is my
Yo,
life?
Donnell, you must have been in a restaurant full of Trump supporters and didn't know it, bro.
Word.
You know what? To be quite honest, I'm not quick to use a race card. I haven't used it in a couple of years. This is Barack Obama's last year, so I will use it at some point. But it was definitely obvious what the situation was. It was definitely obvious.
Where was your mans in them, Donnell? Where was your mans in them?
I can't afford mans in them no more. They too expensive, son.
Donnell, you kind of made me worry. Me and you used to go to a lot of grimy spots together. I thought you had my back, but not seeing that punch, Donnell.
Yo, son, it was a tight quarters. The whole situation was sketchy, son.
All right, Donnell, I'm not going to lie. You look 73 years old when you threw that punch, man. I said, if Donnell don't sit his old ass down and relax.
Donnell, were you drunk? Because they were trying to say that you were drunk.
I wasn't driving. That's all I know.
Hey, Donnell, I think Cat will take you, bro.
Cat Williams might take you.
I don't want no parts of Cat Williams. I don't want no parts of Benny. I would fight Cat Williams if he giving up a Lambo. I know you got one Envy a Lambo you can part ways with.
Nope, I'm not giving you nothing. Not with that
Lambo.
not with that weak punch. Well, be safe out there, Donnell.
Hey,
man.
we glad you good, man.
All right, I appreciate it, Charlamagne. I knew you was coming for me, son, but it's all good.
I ain't give you donkey today though, because I didn't see you do nothing wrong other than throw that weak ass punch, man. Like you.
Donnell, these are supposed to be your friends, man.
We are friends, Donnell.
Friends like that who needs enemies, son. I love you guys, man.
All right, Donnell.
All right, bro.